before we go into the first sutra, understand, I recognize that I am the source of light. I recognize that I am the projection, and I understand that I am the projected form and name. I've given that some label. I call that a name. Yes, I am all of this. When do I project? Waking state. I have a waking world that I have projected. Yes, and I've given it different labels. Yeah, names given to all the projected forms. There is a family, there is work, there is finances, there is whatever political group, social group, etc., etc., etc. I have created a world out of that projected light. Is this very clear? Yeah. Now, I don't create directly in the waking first. I create first in the dream. So in the dream, from the deep sleep darkness, first is projected a sense of I exist, I am. That is that feeling that you have right now, that little sense of I am. Not I am Pamir or I am Shailaja, I am Ekta, not I am this or that. The feeling that is beyond the this or that sense of I am. That is the first projected subtle form. It is still a form, huh? It is subtle. Yeah. Subtle means it is still not grossified as an object. There is simply that sense, the sense of existing. Yeah. So this subtle form is projected first. It comes from the deep sleep state, and it gives an illusory appearance of a subject. Yes. Then that subject projects something in the dream, whatever, irrespective of the content of the dream. There is simply a permutation and combination of earth, water, fire, ether, air. Yes, and that subtle projection is then labeled as dream world, whatever it is. Yeah, content not important. So there are two projections. First is this dream character, which is projection of perception, sensation, thought, or feeling. In the dream, you don't have a very long story. You simply have some feeling or some visual image, or you have some sensation, depending on what the content of the dream is. It is actually just one little attachment, whatever it is, that comes up first. This is your clue. Oh, in this dream, sensation was projected, and there's nothing else, only sensation. Yeah. So the subject, the sense of I attached to this sensation, whatever the sensation was. Yes. And there was earth, water, fire, ether, air. Basically the world. Basically whatever the situation was. That is earth, water, fire, ether, air. The world is comprised of these 5 elements. I first put labels there. And this subtle projection gets extended to the waking. It's objectification of the same subtle thought. Gross objectification of the same subtle thought. Yeah? Just like the dream world is made of earth, water, fire, ether, air, the waking world is made of earth, water, fire, ether, air. But now there is gross objectification. That means the sense of touch is very important in the waking. Yeah, I can feel the earth. I can actually get burnt by fire. There is an I that has grossified as the body, which can get burnt by fire, which can feel the earth, yeah, which can get wet if it puts its hands into the water. So there is a grossified, continuous interaction between earth, water, fire, ether, air, and perception, sensation, thought, feeling. This gives me an illusion that the waking world is more real than the dream world. But that's not true. Even in my dream, I had a strong sensation. Who had the strong sensation? Yes, I chose to let go of that sensation after I assumed to be the waker. So, from the waker's perspective, dream world, no, that's an illusion. This is true. Ask the dreamer. Dreamer says, no, that is an illusion. The waking world is an illusion. This dream is true. Everything is simply projection of my consciousness. I'm the source of consciousness. There is no light. Please don't imagine some bulb-like light coming on. There is no light. It is simply that I am the source of consciousness and I give birth to the feeling of consciousness. Perception, sensation, thought, and feeling that comprise of the subject is the feeling of being conscious. And earth, water, fire, ether, air is simply the ability to experience consciousness. It is consciousness experiencing consciousness. Consciousness feeling conscious. Are you getting it? Yeah. The subject is consciousness emphasizing, yes, I am conscious, I'm feeling conscious. That is perception, sensation, thought, and feeling. And the object in my so-called projection, the object is nothing but earth, water, fire, ether, air, which equals to the consciousness experiencing consciousness. So somebody asked me, are these two different? These two are the flavors of the same jijivisha. The craving to be and the craving to experience. Now has this become very clear? To be is manifested as perception, sensation, thought, feeling. Craving to experience is manifested as earth, water, fire, ether, air. There is no other beyond these. And these are all labels put in retrospect. In the dream, you don't sit and label, oh, this is earth, this is water, this is fire, this is ether, this is perception, sensation. No. There is simply the lust to experience, and that experience is manifesting as something, some event. Super clear? Yeah. So the subtle projection of the dream objectifies to a gross projection, which is labeled as the waking world. Just like the dream world is not really made of earth, water, fire, ether, air, waking world is not made of earth, water, fire, ether, air. These are simply labels given to light. It is light. What is hologram? It is light. I can project another Ekta sitting here with the help of light. Yeah, and I can talk to her and it appears that she's really here. But if I go to touch her, there is no Ekta. There is no earth, water, fire, ether. Is this clear? I'm giving hologram as an example for you to understand that this lasts only 14, 16, 18 hours of the waking state. Are you still very attached to this? Or now has it become like open eye nirvikalpa samadhi, where you simply see some interaction between some sensation and some maybe fire, or some thought and maybe ether, or some feeling and maybe water. Do you see it? No need of labels, just seeing that to be and to experience, playing a little game, consciousness playing with itself. You know how as a little kid you played with your little doll, you made her sit, you combed her hair, and you gave her food to eat, and you said, come on, off to school. And she really went to some school and she sat there and some teacher is teaching her. But there was really nothing happening. There was nothing happening. Are you able to, in your own open-eyed Nirvikalpa Samadhi, see that nothing is happening here? Nothing is happening here. Nothing is happening here. Are you there yet? This is homework number 1, self-evaluation.